Hello everybody, so today we start the 2010 season according to the best laps of the grid, and this Bahrain Grand Prix, it's got quite a shuffled grid. It's got the race winner Fernando Alonso on pole, but it's got adriansutil in the forceindia second. Got some more expected names, and you got likes of Rubens Barrichello, Jaime Alguersuari, you got Sebastian Vettel down in 12th, Robert Kubica, Nico Rosberg, Michael Schumacher, all sub 10th place. So here we go, let's see what happens. Fernando Alonso sitting on pole, adriansutil alongside, Mark Webber, Lewis Hamilton behind, and then they go off the grid, and Alonso is away well. But what is going to happen with Sutil? Is he going to be able to hold off Mark Webber? That forceindia not supposed to be very good as far as we see it, but Webber is coming alongside it. Sutil's still there, and Massa alongside Hamilton, free into two, doesn't go, and Webber gets spun around. Hamilton nips through, Massa doesn't, but Sutil is attacking Fernando Alonso. Well, maybe that forceindia has got some pace then, because Alonso is looking like he's struggling to hold adriansutil behind at the moment. And well, didn't expect to see adriansutil come out all guns blazing. We thought that the forceindia would be trying to hold on and get what he could from the race, but the good form they had in some races towards the end of last year certainly seems to be continuing. Alguersuari there missing the front wing, truly up in the low as well. There's a Liuzzi. Well, his teammate might be doing well, but Liuzzi has blown his chance because he's running to the back of Alguersuari, who now has no front or rear wing, and Schumacher is getting badly delayed, and the HRT climbs up the back of the Mercedes there, and Schumacher getting badly delayed behind Liuzzi, can't find a way through. Let's have a look and see who has come out of this all right. Well, Sutil has run out of pace now, and Alonso is leading this Grand Prix quite happily. adriansutil dropping back, and he's now got to focus on his old buddy Lewis Hamilton behind him. And Fernando Alonso continues to lead. We are in, I think, this 2010 Bahrain Grand Prix. This was on the modified version of the track, and they're all sliding out of there a bit, so they haven't really got a lot of grip. But let's see how this goes. And Hamilton is now coming for a look on adriansutil, and this might well be the moment that the McLaren gets through, and Sutil holding on at the moment, but comes to another long straight with good braking, and the McLaren should have the ability to pass adriansutil, but Sutil knows the longer he can hold on for, the better chance he's got of a podium, or at least a very high points finish. And Massa is under pressure from Jensonbutton. Button started 9th on the grid, he's already up to 6th, now aiming for 5th place, trying to find a way past felipemassa in the Ferrari, and through goes Jensonbutton into that 5th place, and Alonso has been passed by Sutil. I think Alonso's got a problem. I think that's clear. Alonso has been passed by Sutil. Hamilton going past him quite easily as well. Fernando Alonso with an issue in the Ferrari, and adriansutil is into the lead of this Grand Prix. Will he hold that on? He's going to have Lewis Hamilton and Mark Webber up behind him, furiously trying to find some pace. Alonso surely is going to let Massa straight through. Massa's found a way back past Jensonbutton there, and Lewis Hamilton now has the race lead in his sights, but he's quite a way behind. He's lost some time there, and Webber having a little bit of a bumpy ride, and Massa is through on Alonso. Button as well. I think Alonso would have done his bit to try to help Jensonbutton lose a bit of time to his teammate. And look, there they go through. There's Buemi through, Kubica, Vettel. You got, I believe that's still Trulli there, is it? And Michael Schumacher in 12th from the Mercedes. Not a good race for the world champion team. And through goes Kubica. Alonso, I'm afraid, with absolutely no hope of retaining points. His issue has come so early, and surely we're going to see that Ferrari pull off or pull into the pits and retire sooner rather than later. What a shame for Fernando Alonso. Hamilton is closing on Sutil, but not at the rate that we would have expected to see. And adriansutil has got a great chance now of, at the very least, ending up on the podium, but he could potentially win the race if he can hold it, and Hamilton off, very badly off, and that will cost him a bit of time. Mark Webber will try to close in, and Sutil then leading. He's still got that comfortable gap. Hamilton, Webber, Massa, Button, and then you've got the Toro Rosso behind in 6th place, and that is Sebastian Buemi. He is running very, very well indeed, and Sutil, though, is still the leader, and whatever we expect to see these faster cars coming through, they're just not quite managing it. adriansutil is managing this Grand Prix perfectly, and we may well see that first forceindia victory is looking more and more likely the further into the race we go, because there is now only one corner left to navigate for adriansutil, and Hamilton is slowing. Hamilton has got an issue. It looks very similar to Fernando Alonso's. He's only got one corner to go. Will he retain points? He runs wide I think he needs to let Jenson through, but Sutil is going to come to cross the line for the most unlikely of victories. But to be fair, Adrian Sutil has been up there all weekend, and he absolutely warrants his victory. Mark Webber has repassed felipemassa. Webber up in second. Lewis Hamilton's got no pace. He's not even going to get any points, I don't think. And, well, Massa trying to pass Webber there, but after the flag. But, well, this is the race then over, and Michael Schumacher managed to get a point on his return in the end, but not the best of races for Mercedes. Schumacher 10th, Rosberg 13th, but it's Adrian Sutil in the Force India, the winner. What a way to start 2010. Can Force India maintain that through the season? That'd be quite remarkable if Adrian Sutil ends up a championship challenger. But for now, Force India and Adrian Sutil will just enjoy their moment, leading the World Championship after the first race of 2010. Let's see how this develops. So Adrian Sutil, the winner for Force India. Mark Webber, second for Red Bull. Felipemassa, third in the Ferrari. Jensonbutton, fourth in the McLaren, picking up 12 consolation points. Sebastian Buemi, fifth for Toro Rosso, so great performance from him. Robert Kubica all the way up to sixth in the Renault, started down in 14th. Sebastian Vettel, likewise, I think he started 12th, 13th. He's got up to 7th, so didn't do too bad. Jarno Trulli picking up some points for Lotus. Who would have thought the new teams will get something? Kamui Kobayashi 9th for Sauber. Michael Schumacher 10th in the Mercedes. So Sutil on 25, Webber on 18, Massa 15, Button 12, Buemi 10, Kubica 8, Vettel 6, Trulli 4, Kobayashi 2 and Schumacher 1. The constructors, Force India lead that as well on 25. Red Bull next to them though on 24 points. Ferrari 15, McLaren 12, Toro Rosso 10, Renault 8, Lotus 4, Sauber 2 and Mercedes on 1. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and take care.